My name is Jim Huson, and this is Gunner. Gunner, like any other puppy, is got some very basic instincts that were bred into it over the thousands of years of genes of reproduction and generation after generation. We've developed a way to utilize those instincts to train a dog very, very fast. We bring our training methods down to what the dog understands. Then, once the dog understands through natural instincts, we incorporate human gestures and words and put them within that. So the dog learns these new words and new commands in a non-threatening, very natural way. This is what the CD-ROMs and videos are all about. Training your dog very, very quickly and doing it naturally with love and respect. So what I'm going to do now, okay, is I'm just going to play with your puppy a little bit so she feels comfortable. First, your dog's got to feel extremely comfortable so that she will actually do something that she's not supposed to do. Aren't you? What's your puppy's name?
Taya.
Taya. Hi, Taya. How are you, Taya? Your nails are sharp, and that means that you are probably end up biting people like that, won't you? Yeah, that's a good dog. You sure are good. To be bad, we have to really make you feel comfortable with me. You see, already you're starting to bite me a little bit, aren't you? See, the whole idea, what we're going to be doing, okay? All the teaching that's going to happen, what you're going to see happen, it's going to be because I'm going to be mimicking Mother Nature. And her mother, okay, would do certain things to stop her from biting like she's doing right now. Okay? And all these other little things. She's got that natural instinct in her already that comes from her mother that is going to work instantly. Okay? And that's what you're going to see me do. Now, I'm not going to jump to it right off the bat because I want to see just how wild she is. But she's going to stop biting, by the way, in less than 1 second. Now, the way I react is going to be mimicking Mother Nature.
Here we have father and son. Gunner, being the young puppy that he is trying to initiate play with Strato. And Strato, being the father and the adult, is not interested in any play. He just wants to lay there and be comfortable on the chair. So he's showing him with his body language. And if you'll notice, there's no harm done, just telling the pup, be good.
Now I'm going to take your little puppy, and just to show you how quick he'll submit. I'm going to turn him upside down in a submissive position, and he's not going to like this too much. See how he's fighting? Watch this. Watch carefully. Go. Confident in me again that I'm not going to do anything drastic except teach you. So, okay? Good girl. Okay? That's it. I just don't want you to bite. I want you to stay still. That's it. You want to bite me now? Do you want to bite me now? Look. She will go away. I'm going to let her go to you, but I'm going to bring her back.
What are you doing, Tay? What are you doing, eh?
Okay, now I'm going to call your dog again, and then I'll hope that you come with you.
Hey.
Now watch my body language. Okay. Come on, Teddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's a good baby. Come on. But come on. Come on. That's a baby. Yeah, all right. Come on. Here. That's it. What am I doing? I'm initiating play. Yeah. My arms are open like this. That's what a mother does with its puppy. Come on.
Oh,
or that's what another puppy does to play with another puppy, I should say.
Okay.
And even a mother if they want to play. Those are body language signs that the puppy interprets as non-threatening.
Teddy, the Border Collie, is initiating play with Beanie, the little 2-pound puppy, and doing so with lots of body language.
Oh, okay.
And the high-pitched voice, come on,
Yeah.
is the same as a puppy going, okay? Come on, that's it, come on. He's going to bite me again. Watch this. No. That's a good dog. Good puppy. Good puppy. Good dog.
Here's Gunner being put in his place by his grandmother, Bella. Bella is showing disciplinary action in a natural way that the pup understands.
Bite me again. Now, the very, very little mouthing is taking place now because he's learning that, okay, he's not allowed to bite me because, yeah, it's a good little puppy. Watch this. No. Good puppy. See my little pat in the head? I'll explain that in a second.
Wow. Never does that with one of us.
See, now I'm patting very softly. Okay, because he was good.
Okay.
Now what would the mother do? Right. I'm not gonna lick your dog. Okay? That's a good puppy. And as soon as she's under control again and wants to listen to me properly, I'll give her freedom. But if she starts to get too rough again, and she's starting. Okay, come here. Okay, sit. See how she's calming down?
Yeah.
This is not right.
Wow. Well, there is hope.
There's lots of hope. Now, what would the mother do again? The same thing. Now, here's what the mother does. If you get to see a litter of dogs with a puppy, as soon as the dog becomes unacceptable behavior, the mother moves quickly to the problem. So if you see a mother, she's biting again, watch. No. If you see a mother, okay, and by the way, she was acting up because I wasn't paying attention to her, just like kids do.
Yeah.
When the mother stops paying attention to the acting up
Yeah.
kid, you're a good puppy, aren't you? Okay. I'm teaching her the okay word. Okay, yeah, okay. That's a release word that you teach in a high-pitched voice. Here she goes again. She thinks that it's okay that she can do what she wants to do. Now watch this freezing motion. I'm going to make your dog freeze in position. No! Straight. 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 Soft pat, imitating mother's lick. Okay, that's better. I'm moving in slow motion now, because if I start moving fast, it'll make your dog want to start playing rough again. So you can't go immediate to fast play. You have to move slowly. There we go. Yeah, okay, and we're back on the play level again. But as soon as she starts getting too much, no, I don't have to do it as much now. Easy. Just change the tone of my voice. As soon as her mouth opens on my hands. But look, here's my hands. And as soon as her mouth opens on any part of my body that could hurt me. No. All I'm doing now is telling her no. And what are we doing? Okay, I've taught her the word no by saying no in a low, growling sound. Did you see what I did before?
Yeah.
You see? Yeah, that's not a play call. Put you back under control again. No. Easy. Slow. Mom doesn't want to play. No. And I did do something a few seconds ago that you may or may not caught. Because she was acting up the way she was acting up and she was trying to bring me back to her level. She was pushing her limits again. I took the next step. Come on, puppy. Come on. Hey, come here. That's it. I took the next step. I'm going to do it again because I want you to watch very carefully. One thing I will do that her mother does. Okay, so she's trying to initiate this back in. So I'm gonna do something that her mother will do if she gets fed up with it. Just like a kid. If he just keeps on being bad and listens shortly, then the punishment's a little more severe. Go to your room for an hour. In this case, I said, stop biting me. She's still biting me, okay? See how quickly she stopped? You know what I did?
You just like, you said, or like,
What did I do? I bit her.
oh, did you?
Okay, I didn't really bite her.
No,
But I imitated nature enough. See, the reason she's acting up again is because my voice is going back to a normal voice and I'm not doing a command tone.
Okay.
Like for instance, now you be quiet there. Now you listen. I'm not doing this anymore to you. You're going to be listening to me and that's it, buddy. See, it's got nothing to do with what I tell you. I could be saying right now I'm giving you a big steak in about a half an hour and you are going to get it whether you're good or bad because you got to listen to me and that's all there is to it, but I don't care if you're bad or not. I'm going to give you a steak. Does she care what I said? Okay. What she cares about is the tone of my voice and the urgency of my body language and everything. That's it. Let's just calm down. Now she is a puppy. Okay. Give her a kiss. Doesn't hurt to kiss them either. They feel love. They really, really do. And I'll tell you something. You have to give it to them. But you have to give them discipline. Because if you don't have respect and mixed with love and discipline, then you have a problem. You'll find out when you get kids. I'm going to show you just how your puppy learns and how fast. You give me, right now, the one thing that no matter what, he wants it. How about food? Is there a particular thing like cheese or a piece of wiener or something that he's just going to eat no matter what?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to show you just how fast this dog learns not to steal. Come here. I got the cheese. You want that cheese? Give me that collar, that leash right there. Do you have a leash now?
Just like a little cloth one.
I won't use that. She's too young.
Oh, okay.
Slip collar or choke chain. You can get them used to the sound and everything else, but certain dogs, they don't need that on them to be corrected with. Okay. If you have certain problems, when you go to a regular obedience class, you should have one on it. The dog should be used to it. But there's good reasons for that because then they start listening to the sound of the links that make a noise. Okay, when you pull up on it a little bit. Okay, now right now, see, she'll listen to me quite well. She might even want to bite me leave. Okay, let's try the cheese thing now. And by the way, the idea of this is to teach her not to steal things off your tables.
On a recent trip to Puebla, Mexico, Dar and I worked with Spike as well as studied the dogs of the area. In Mexico, like many tropical belt areas, dogs have a balance that is somewhere between wild and tame. Most residents in the outskirts of Puebla, where we studied dogs, had anywhere from 2 to 5 dogs or more to protect their property. Dogs instinctively never left their own property and would protect it against anyone who even dared to cross the line. Of course, in groups, they had additional confidence. This brings us to our next little demonstration here. Spike, with his girlfriend, is saying, "It's mine." The girlfriend dog obliges in a natural way. Now, when it comes to humans and dogs, dogs should oblige the human in a natural way. Now, let's take a look at a little puppy trying the same little trick on a human. Missy, a 3-month-old puppy, has developed some very bad habits of possession, which is turning to aggression. There are some very simple exercises you can do to ensure this never happens with your dog.
Okay, I'm going to put it on the ground, and she's not allowed to take it. No. No. That's right. No. It's right there. She'd love to have that cheese. See how fast she'll learn that? Come here. And by the way, I'm never going to let her take it. I will hand it to her.
Okay.
It's right there. Now you can have it. There you go. Okay. That's the baby. Yeah. And at certain times, and with the little puppy, I give her a little nip on the side. When you heard that little yelp, that was because she wasn't going to pay attention to me. The cheese was more important. I'm her mother right now.
Right.
Okay? Young dogs understand those things that come from thousands of years of genes. I did not invent this training method. God did. Okay, let's do this again, because now she's got it. Look at that, eh? Don't. Just the word. But after we're through here in less than 5 minutes, I'm just going to say the word in my normal voice. Okay? Come here. Come on. High-pitched voice. Acceptance. Yeah. There's that again. Oh my God, we may not even go 5 minutes. She's already know. Watch this. This is me. Watch what I'm going to do now. No. Okay, that's it, there we go. Right in front of her.
Jumpers can't even believe it's tan.
Huh?
Can't even believe it's still tan.
Yeah, I switch dogs on you. But see how fast they went? Your dog knows your passiveness, that you're not aggressive people. No, not enough. There's nothing wrong with where you are. With the way you are is really great. Okay, but the thing is, your dog knows it, and he's smart enough at that young age, not consciously, but subconsciously, to beat you.
Okay.
But you know, so are kids. I mean, a 5-year-old kid doesn't think about, well, I figured this woman out, here's my angle, I'm going to come around this way to get my own way. They just do things instinctively, and they know what they can get away with. And that's the same way with dogs. Don't underestimate the intelligence of your puppy. Does your dog dislike me for all the little things I had to do to it? Not a bit. As a matter of fact, him and I could have a lot of fun together, couldn't we? But there's got to be love and there's got to be respect. Most puppies will react just the way you see this one right now. There it is over there, eh? Yeah, he says, I won't even go close to it. Why go close to that cheese over there? You're not allowed to have it. Here you go. Come on. It's okay. 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 Come on. Well, come on. Come on. You can have it. Yeah. Yeah, Mommy, I guess I can. Now let's push your limit. Stay. 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 Don't laugh. Okay. One thing you have to teach yourself not to do is laugh. Okay. When you're doing a command, the laugh is the same thing as saying, okay. Good doggy. Well, come here. Well, come on, see me. Oh, you stay with Mommy now, are you? Are you? You couldn't come back over here. I got no more cheese. It's all gone. And by the way, we do not use food for training. This is tricks. And this is to teach the word no, not to touch things. Why don't we use food for training? Because we want your dog to think with its head, respect you, and do things for you out of love and respect, not what you're going to feed its stomach. If your son was 7 years old and had to go to school tomorrow, you would not give him a chocolate bar because it's 8 o'clock, time to go to bed. What he's doing then, he's just going to bed, not out of respect and love for you guys. He's just, hey, I get my chocolate bar every time I go to bed.
Right.
Now, can you imagine a week later or something like that, you don't have any chocolate bar at home, and you tell your son to go to bed, and you ask your husband, or what's your name? Graham?
Yeah.
You ask Graham, you better run up to the store and get a chocolate bar. Little Jimmy's got to go to bed. That'll be the day, right? Yeah. Or else he says, I'm not going to bed. I don't have my chocolate bar. You know what you would do, right? You'd put him in bed. Then, after the tears are rubbed off his eyes, you'd come back in, tuck him in, kiss him goodnight, and he'd feel the comfort and the love that comes from you. But he'd also feel the respect. Because you can have love, lots of love, and no respect,
And you can lose your kids in their teenage years. Because, you know, after a certain time in life, they establish their ways. Fortunately, it's not quite that way with dogs. You can have only respect, right? Which is not necessarily respect, just being plain mean. You know, if you don't have any love coming back and all you do is give your kids or your dog commands,
Right.
then what's going to happen is you don't have a balance of love and respect. You got to be fair. That means, and I'm going to use kids again, because I want you to relate these things about kids to dogs too. For instance, if you said to your son, now here's being fair, it's 8 o'clock, there's school tomorrow, go to bed. No, do I have to? Get to bed, you know the rules, school tomorrow. Okay, he's pouting and might even cry or throw a little tantrum because there's a good show on television or something like that. But you told him there's school tomorrow. Now, he knows that he has to go to bed. It's a fair man. But you know, if you said to him, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, go to bed, there's school tomorrow, and you forced him under the same conditions, guess what? You're just being plain mean, and he knows it. You know, there's no logic, there's no fairness behind it. So that's the same way with dogs. If you come into the house and your dog didn't do anything wrong, but you're in a bad mood, and you do something, get out of here, dog, and all he wants to do is love you, then it's not being fair. He'll not know if it's safe to come in anymore. Or when you come in, oh, is he going to like me? Is he going to boot me in the butt? Or something in a verbal way. So you have to sometimes even be patient in the fair. Getting too bitey. See what you, just one little grunting noise that has a little sound that represents from his mother. We don't eliminate food altogether in our training because some dogs require it in certain areas. They may be fear aggression, maybe something else, and there's certain ways you have to build up their confidence. Hey, quit it. That's not the word I say, it's the tone again, okay? Mm-hmm. And your dog has picked up on that already because there's no more, corrections needed, just voice tones now.
Right.
And I'm patting a little bit at the same time. Now, what you can do to take your dog to that little bit of an extreme to find out when, let's say when you're working, you want to bring him a little bit farther than normal so that he'll respect you a little bit more. I'm going to get you to do things or consider doing things that won't hurt your dog, but will aggravate him enough to make him want to bite your hands. Oh. For instance, I'm going to take his paws and put my finger right in the middle of his toes. No. Tickle. No. No. See how he wants to bite my hand? No. And if he takes it too far, I'll take him farther with the bite. Good doggy. Good puppy. Okay. That's it. There we go. You such a good puppy. You are teaching him a little bit more to respect you by doing this to him. Some dogs don't react. I knew this dog would because I could tell when I was playing with your dog earlier just the way he was doing things. One of the things you want to teach your dog is not to pull at the end of the lead.
Right.
So, the lead is tight right now. And notice how she's acting at the end of the lead? Mm-hmm. She's not paying attention to me. And the lead is tight. That doesn't work. So when you're training your dog to respect the lead, and you're going to want to do this when you start walking your dog, she's not allowed to go past this couch, and the lead is going to stay loose. When you call your dog, it's your dog, I'll let your dog go to you. So I'm going to get you to do other things instead of calling your dog. We're going to do this again. Here's that invisible line. I'm going to get you to start walking away. Now, the dog will naturally may want to try to follow you. And that's when I'll make the corrections. I'm not your dog's master. So I do not want to create a situation where I'm controlling your dog over you. Okay, let's put you on this side. There we go. And I'm putting you on this side for camera reasons. Okay, now, when you start walking away, I'm making the invisible line and keeping the lead loose. Okay, now come over and sit by that closet door without calling your dog. But when you sit, that'll make her feel like coming over. But look, see how it's loose? She's not, now she's starting to pay attention. Oh, she was going to bite the lead, so I'm not going to let her do that. That's another thing. Don't let her bite the lead. She's trying to take control again when she does that.
There's the spot. Whoops. I'll go back here a little bit. See, she has to look back at me. She knows I got control. The lead is loose, but listen, she should technically feel that she can get away, but she's not. She knows she's under my control. No. So she goes for the lead. No. It's the what you learned before when I taught you earlier, not to touch food. That's what we're doing. Well, when I was teaching your dog not to touch food, I was technically teaching your dog to stop doing whatever he's doing when I say the word no. Now, he's starting to be a brat. Okay, watch him. Next time he starts the barking, next time he starts to bark, no. No. That's enough. It's much better. Okay. What I was doing, I'm just telling him to stop. No. You quit it. That is the only time I'll have the lead tight. Is when you just saw me, I drug her in, I kept it tight just for the command. And a little pat. Look, your puppy's respecting me.
See that?
Okay. Good puppy. Nice kiss, yeah. That's right. I could take you home tomorrow. Oh no, I can't, right? Now let's just show you how quick your dog learns. What's your name again?
Taya.
Taya, sit. Stay.
Stay.
Okay, good puppy, that's it, there. Good dog. Oh, I love you so much. So important to do what I'm doing right after the dog accomplishes something so well, okay? Good puppy. She froze because all my actions were quick and to the point. And we already developed a little bit of a no. See, I got to keep talking to your dog. As soon as she starts biting my hand again, I got to go back with the words again. When she's biting the leash, no. That's right, when I bite my hand, I'll just say the word this time. And you want my hand? Watch how fast I can take play and turn it into under control. Okay, now you think the dog's going wild, how do you get immediate control? I'm going to go right from having a lot of fun and then go right into a control position really, really quick because the dog knows how to react from its instincts of thousands of years. Sit. Stay. Okay! That's it. You can have fun when you do that quick. Hey, when you do stuff really, really quick like that. They love that, by the way. Because, see, now I've taken commands and I've turned it into a game. Now, who's going to be the fastest? Me or the puppy? Obedience training is now becoming fun. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Sit. Stay. Okay! That's it, yeah! That's it. See how much fun you can have training your dog? I want you to call your dog in a high-pitched voice and open your hands.
Hi, Taya. Come on. Hi. Taya.
Now, what are you doing? When you put your hands out like this, imagine a puppy going like this, sticking its butt in the air and wagging its tail. Now, I don't have a tail, so I can't wag it. But the point is, the body language is what the pup understands instinctively.
Okay.
So, why is that so important? You reinforce the dog coming towards you with the long rope.
Remember to make this fun for your dog. The more fun it is, the faster he'll learn.
So again, the long rope, the body language to teach the dog to come. And she doesn't react instantly, but you take the rope and you give her a tug towards you and you start running the other way. Then you bend down and you call her again.
Okay.
See, if you're running away, it's like you're playing again.
with her, right?
And she's going to try and chase you, and then you bend down and call her again. And you do this a few times, so then later, Tara is her name?
Yes.
All you have to do is say, Tara, come!
Taya.
Come! Right now, there's a lot of startling words for her.
Right.
My command tones are startling. Easy. Now, and they're startling to her, so she's not sure of every little thing that's coming. But she does know that she does stop doing what she's doing to pay attention. You see her eyes go really sharp,
Yeah.
and okay, what's up? What's coming up? That's because that's the puppy thing. Just like I'm talking right now. hey, I'm talking so silly. Yeah, but you know something? You know. You know. You can feel it. My tone of voice, even the whispering, everything is all sending a message that she's trying to read. And she reads these things instinctively. The whole idea is when their dog is with its mother and it's bad, the mother uses whatever it takes to make him freeze and not move a muscle. And that's why when I do stuff like this, sit, sit. Good dog. That's it. I just imitated Mother Nature again. Because I move quick to the problem and I release slowly. Now, one of the things I've noticed is as she plays with her mouth open around me, it's just like a vibration.
Yeah.
She doesn't bite like she did before. So her play biting is becoming play biting rather than aggressive biting.
Right.
Okay. Oh, no. You don't touch that. See that? You can't have that. It's not yours. No. That's right. Let it go. Good job. Okay?
There's a fine line between fear and respect, so always be patient and fair in your training. Always, always back up your training with lots of love and approval. These training methods may feel awkward to you at first, but they work, and they work fast.
Yeah, what a good girl.